We're jumping right into an urgent situation developing in the Kaghan Valley. A massive snowstorm has created what can only be described as a full-blown crisis, and the details coming out are incredibly serious.
If you need one sentence to understand the gravity of what's happening, this is it. The message from the ground is stark and clear. The situation is still extremely alarming. This isn't just a weather report anymore. This is a critical emergency.
So what takes this from just a heavy snowfall to a serious crisis? Well, it really starts with the complete and total breakdown of the basic systems that keep a community alive.
And it's not just one problem, it's a devastating domino effect. The heavy snow has completely shut down the main highway, basically cutting the entire valley off from the outside world. Nobody can get in, and nobody can get out. And at the exact same time, the power grid has failed. That means no electricity, plunging the whole area into darkness, and, crucially, cutting off heat. We're talking about a total shutdown of the most essential services.
And when you have a systemic collapse like that, it's inevitable that it leads to immense human suffering. So let's talk about the direct impact this is having on the people who are trapped there right now.
Just think about those two words for a moment. Severe cold and darkness. With no power, there's absolutely no way to fight the freezing temperatures, and no light to break the isolation. For families, for children, stuck in their homes, this is the reality they're facing every single second. And this brings us to a really critical quote from the source material. The public is forced to live in severe cold, darkness, and without basic facilities. That word forced is so important here. It tells you this is no longer just a storm. This has become a humanitarian crisis where people have no options, no help, and no way out.
So, in the face of this disaster, the focus is now shifting to a very direct appeal for action. And this isn't just a general cry for help. We're talking about a set of specific, concrete demands aimed right at the authorities who can actually make a difference.
The appeal lays out a very clear three-step plan for the local administrations. Number 1, restore the roads. Get those highways open right now. Number 2, restore electricity. Get the power back on. And number 3, start relief operations. Get emergency aid to the people who need it without any more delay.
And this is what gives the whole appeal such a sense of extreme urgency. This isn't a problem that can be put on next week's agenda. As the source material really emphasizes, time is literally running out.
The situation is described as one where the public's difficulties are increasing with every passing moment. Now, that's not some abstract idea. It means with every hour that goes by, the cold gets worse, supplies get lower, and hope starts to fade. Inaction here has a direct and compounding human cost. And all of this leaves us with the one final, haunting question that's hanging over this entire crisis. What will be the consequences of further delay? It's a question that doesn't just demand an answer, it demands immediate, decisive action.